figure that out, and then don't overtrade through this little choppy area. So 2 days of rain. Yep, 2 days left on the first one, Monkeystron. Yep, 2 days on that one. This one's pretty new, um, but not in a bad way at all. You know, we're still kind of within the candle. I think even that green candle, yeah, was so this was an inside day to the distribution day. So we haven't firmly even bounced up from the distribution day. So we're in that definite choppy area with BTC. So we'll have to, yeah, we'll have to put up with this for a little bit. Yesterday's volume was really low. Today's volume was low. I think this was our last Saturday, Sunday. The Saturday volume almost cut in half. Wow, that's a pretty significant decline. Doesn't mean anything good or bad, to be quite frank with you. It just means that we're happy up here, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with Bitcoin liking, around the $50,000 level, even if it's a little under 50K. It'd be nice if it was over 50K, but it's not. So we're just gonna be chilling up here. Well, like I said, if we get back down to 41, I don't think that's a major issue. Right now, we're just in that area where we see these trend lines, these upward sloping trend lines broken often, and you get these sideways movements like this. What the hell am I? What am I playing there in the background? I just put my headphones on. Oh, must be my power hour show from yesterday. All right. Well, good morning to the stock market. Remax right back at highs. AMD is on its way back up. Tesla appears to like it up here. Let's go check out the global watch list. Generac, Soxol up 3%. Ooh, Soxol going for highs, ladies and gentlemen. Volume's a little bit worrisome, maybe, but not too bad. Mavis AMD. AMD's popping up time and time again here. All right, NASDAQ all-time highs yet again. That's in Zoom. All right, everything seems to be just edging higher. What's not working? UGAZ. Dang, look at that volume. Lots of big buys. Could be a nice pullback buy. Chinese names back down. Moderna down. Roblox down. Right down. There we go. All right, so right hasn't really gotten started. United Airlines. Net's still nice and tight. Net's in any kind of a pattern. That's too low for a cup and handle. You're not having any 3 weeks tights up here. You're just there's no pattern up here. It's just mid-run. All right, and then up towards the top here, you got Remax LAC up here in a small cup on really good volume. LAC looks excellent. ZTO's been pretty beaten up, but looks like we found some support down here about the 25 level. Quite a bit of volume too. That could be a good support. Actually, that could be a pretty good buy point. Don't know that much about ZTO, to be honest with you. ZTO Express, Cayman Islands. Yeah, they don't talk about the company that much. Chinese stocks. Oh, okay. ZTO's Chinese stock. That kind of makes sense. Most of them are down though today. That's interesting. All right, Soxel. Soxel trying to go back into highs. Soxel set up really nicely here. Easily could continue up significantly. Planetar looks like it. Planetar's got a bit of a cup going on here. A little bit like Tesla's. Huh. Planetar could be on the list here. September 17, 25. That's on 826. Right there, right before this little run up, which is still going. This is a nice little setup here. It's beautiful cup. Pretty good volume on the right side here on the way up. Yeah, I think this is crossing a breakout point right now, actually. That points at about 26. So it puts it about 31 would be a 20% breakout. That's not too bad. Although I think it'll get there a lot sooner than later if it's going to work. I mean, 31 is really not far away. And that's 20%. Chart's got definitely an interesting look to it. Started out very bullish. Broke out at 11, went up to over 40, 45. Volume's still pretty good. Looks like we're pulling back slightly. There's your 50-day. I like it. No 200-day yet? 230 bars. 200-day should be somewhere in here. Should be about 30 bars ago. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay. Cool. So all of our moving averages headed in the right direction. There's your 10-day. Not bad, not bad. 20-day. 50-day. Actually in a good spot. Not too mad at Pelotar. Let's put that on a, if you'll settle the hell down. All right, it's too early in the morning for that crap. Let's just do it manually. Actionable list, Pelotar. Planeter. Pelotar. That's funny. That's pretty good. All right, Apple's up 1% today. All right, squeezing back up. That is definitely good for the NASDAQ. Is Amazon trying to come back too then? Take a look at some of these mega caps. Trying to. Volume's kind of garbage. Because it's not too bad. Amazon's Amazon. Microsoft trying to bounce up there. Facebook holding fine. Looks like it's cupping out on a very small cup. Wonder what Nvidia's market cap is right now. Let's go check it out. It's got to be pretty big. Just had a big rally. And check screener by market cap. There it is, number 11. 551 billion. That is crazy. Go Nvidia. Wow. You know who Nvidia's customers are? Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook. Artificial intelligence. I don't think they're making their own chips yet. Google may be partially doing it, but even Tesla, not as much as other ones, but they did develop their own chip for the AI stuff. They had that not too long ago. Berkshire, not so much. Yeah, chips are powering all this, man. Chips are powering here. I don't know if NVIDIA uses any AI stuff. And then you have all the old school companies right below it. From Visa on down here. Take out Walmart. All these are old school. Home Depot. PayPal, maybe not using NVIDIA chips so much. Yeah, these tech companies, the margins are just way too big. They're just way too big to compete with for traditional technology. Communication services, Google, huh? Internet content, okay. Makes sense. All right, market backing away right now then. A little bit. A little bit, nothing to be too scared about. GLBE up 4%. GLBE's been pretty tight. It's had kind of a small consolidation here. It's popped up here, another small consolidation. Not quite fitting base on base criteria. It's just at a fairly strong little uptrend right there. Moderna taking it on the chin here today, 4%, 4.5%. Rolling over volume, not that substantial. A little bit higher than a couple days ago, but it is breaking down a little bit. 50-day support is currently 322. We'll see if we can find support when we come across the 50. Then maybe we can try to bounce back up for Moderna. Some type of a base could be forming here. Volume at the top here isn't. I mean, you do have. Yeah, that's a couple pretty big red candles right there. A little bit in trouble. Not too bad though. All right, NVIDIA holding fine. There's Microsoft. Yeah, so Tesla's selling off a little bit. Great volume on the opening bar, however. Any more news for Tesla? Institutional investors now hold $70 billion of Bitcoin. Oh, that's an interesting article. Grayscale controls about half of it. Tesla with $2 billion. Wow, EOS holds 140,000 BTC? Wow. They haven't sold it? They are smart. I wonder what they're going to do with it. Oh, look, they have a crypto prefix to their symbols. That's pretty cool. Bulgaria government holds 10 billion in BTC. Go Bulgaria. That's pretty neat. I didn't know that figure, 70 billion. That's nice. Tesla to be in talks with 3 local parts suppliers in preparation for Indian market push. That'd be bonkers. I don't know how many I don't know how full self-driving is going to do in India. You've seen if you've seen some of those Indian driving videos, some of those situations can get pretty hairy. He talks about billions of miles traveled. If he does that and does the same thing in India, he'll have it all pretty quick. Have a lot of miles and a lot of hairy situations. Host Jack Dorsey, Rick Rubin flies over Starbase with crew of SpaceX. Elon is opposed to NVIDIA's ARM buy. He's, what if he's using some ARM technology or something? It's got to be. And that ARM deal would be huge for NVIDIA long term. Yeah. I don't know. AMD, ARM, NVIDIA. It is pretty weird if I mean those are the 3 biggest. Obviously Intel, but yeah, that's pretty bad if they do buy ARM. Tesla's self-driving chip uses ARM processors. Okay. Full FSD chip in essence was a fill system on chip manufactured using Samsung's 14 nanometer process with 1264 ARM cores organized as 3 clusters of quad core operating at 2.2 gigahertz. Tesla's partnering with a 5 nanometer chip for self-driving. Yeah. See, they don't want them with NVIDIA. NVIDIA can just turn the pipeline off. What did I click? Oh, thanks, NVIDIA. So that's why he's opposed to the ARM deal. I guess they do use a bunch of ARM processors. That definitely could be bad for Tesla. Jack Dorsey plan. Oh yeah, he's Jack Dorsey is apparently rolling out a DEX. It's a distributed exchange. Decentralized social media dubbed Blue Sky. Huh. Hamster coin. Vertiginously? What's vertiginously? Crypto hamster? Let's go check that out. That's kind of fun. I probably doubt it's on TradingView. Yeah, it's not. Loading data. Is it me or is CoinMarketCap horribly slow these days? Hamster. What'd you do, hamster? Geez, you are, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 12 total zeros. Oh, it didn't go up. When did it go up? I don't see verticality there. All right, so Tesla back down a little bit. Nasdaq still printing highs. Remax, Sell H. All right, Sell H trying to go for it. Sell H could be on deck. Microsoft 1.34 is looking hot as well. You know what? Let's do a little bit right here. All right, that's not a bad. It's not too bad on the frozen rope right there. All right, Atlassian, yep, broke out of its flag. All right, so usual suspects not doing too bad here. Old Dominion, let's look at what's negative. Salesforce stalling here before trying to blast off. EXPI pulled back down, trying to get supported by moving averages, but had a hell of a move up. Lately, we've seen quite a few of these with these longer consolidations. I think this is setting up, a lot of these are probably setting up for big breaks later in the year, maybe into next year. A lot of good setups. And Docs down 6%. That's not super great. All right, Sell H. Sell H could be next up. Not sure what they want to do with Tesla here. They seem to buy it just to sell it. My Tesla is such a... Oh, you know what I saw the other day that I was intrigued by? Let me go check this out again. My guy on Twitter, Gary Black, put a statement out the other day that I was a little bit confused by. Wasn't quite sure what he meant. Oh, this is his future fund. Let's see what he's got going on here. Fund positions: Tesla, Google, Chipotle, Generac. Wow. Trade Desk. Wow. Damn, that's a good list right there for a mutual fund. Shit. Tesla. CMG. What's CMG doing? I haven't looked at Chipotle in forever. Oh, dang. It's doing that. India is China 10 years ago. India 2K GDP per capita, China 10K. Okay. Hey, what up, Ellie? I guess YouTube tells me people are watching. It says playbacks, like people have jumped on and watched, just aren't watching live. I don't know how the hell their thing works. It's been really quirky lately. Even in the power hour, it's just really weird. Sometimes it'll show no one and then someone shows in chat. So I just do my stuff. That's all. Tesla will increase its Tesla volume and EPS growth beat expectations. Wall Street forecast plus 72% volume growth 2021. It's not the tweet. I guess he's still bullish on Tesla. There's a weird tweet he put out though that I thought was awkward. You still watching, Ellie? Testing and Tesla 23 PE. I think it's worth more than Ford. Yeah, it's getting out of control in terms of some of these EV startups. Yeah, see, you're watching. No, it's cool. I was just because YouTube now shows 0, but you're watching. It's just I don't know. I don't know what's what. I've got no idea with their systems what's what. I should probably just get rid of their analytics, but it's weird. So I can't find this tweet that I saw here. Let's see, with the same setup maybe in place for 2022 with Berlin Austin opening and Cybertruck launching. You should be modeling Tesla FY22 at 10 EPS. Street has 7.29. It's a 50% improvement. Tesla about to relaunch a 45K Model Y. Less the Biden EV rebates. I forecast 22 deliverables at 1.48 million. He's got 2022 at 1.48 million. Tesla adjusted EPS 9.8. See, that looks like a pretty normalized year-over-year growth rate right there. 150, 75, 67, 44, 36, 18, and 2030. Oh, he skips from 2025 to 2030. It's just too many unknowns. It's probably a good strategy. Street adjusted EPS. Yeah, the PE ratios, I mean, it's still high, but it used to be 1100. It's down to 300. So they're bringing that PE volume down to size. Forget what his this is probably the best guy on fundamental analysis that's public that I'm aware of. Was this Tesla US equity test set up for 2022? Seems the same as Q3 2019 when Tesla blew out earnings and nearly everyone realized 2020 was going to be much higher as China opened and Model Y launched Tesla in CUV category. The same is happening with Berlin, Austin, and Cybertruck. So what is this? Tesla US equity. Fundamental guys are always valuing their calculation in different multiplier? What do you mean? I'll jump in Discord if you wanna voice chat. This guy's pretty good though. Like he's bullish but not too bullish. He's very, very balanced, and he just does so much Tesla. Pretty much all he talks about. I think he's all in on it. New 7.5K EV credit. Cybertruck launch. FSD rollout. I hope so, but I kind of doubt it. So he did have a Has the lead. Most high-end EVs will have some level of FSD within 3 to 5 years. It makes a point about here. India is China 10 years ago. Let's see what this says. So say elite households were those that earned more than 30,000 US in income, affluent, 15 to 30. Should move to India. Be like the richest people in the world. Jeez. So yeah. Thanks, Ellie. Appreciate it. As much time as I spent at the damn house probably wouldn't make a difference. Just have a greener lawn. Actually, would make a difference. I probably have like a 50 million square foot house. All right, let's look at India real estate. See what kind of houses you can get in India. What do we got? What do we got? Where do you want to be? Mumbai? Kolkata? I don't know where to go. Where should we go? They're all in high-rise buildings. Actually, you know what? Probably just buying real estate in India, if you could, would probably be a pretty good investment. If it's really gonna, it's really gonna blow up. It's just gonna blow up. Some of these high rises, 77,000 is not too bad. Yeah, probably, huh? That's probably. Dang, look at that. 590 for a condo. 2,300 square feet. Just buy some land. Dang, you don't gotta worry about it. I've never even thought about this till right now. Maybe that should be interesting. So what did you say? New Delphi? They don't have it on here. I'm not familiar. Yeah, I'm not really that familiar. Oh, there's a map. Okay, so where's New Delphi? Sri Lanka's cool. Oh, let's go. Let's go on the border with Pakistan. That sounds like fun. Okay, how about way the fuck over here? Oh, no, there's Myanmar. I don't think too much going on in Bangladesh. Actually, no, it'd be a good thing to do is buy a hotel next to Nepal's so they can go to Mount Everest. Patna? What's Patna doing? What are you doing, Patna? Patna? Where do you live at? I live at Patna. Bangladesh. Sounds like a Chinese person trying to speak Indian. Bangladesh? I think of the Team America, Kim Jong Un. That's awesome. Where's Bangladesh? Jeez. Calcutta does seem pretty cool. Bangladesh. Yeah. It's actually not a bad idea if you, like I said, if you could just buy some land in India. See, they're only doing these high-rise towers. It's a terrible idea? Land's never a terrible idea. No land. Now I'm thinking land, if you can. Property type. Boom, let's just go land. Nothing. Can't buy land. Maybe it's all spoken for the most part. There's always something being sold. Who'll maintain it? I'll get someone to do it for $7. That's kind of neat. What is that? Not too many roads going through there. Maybe a marsh or something. Okay, we got to get land out of there. In India, that's quite a bit of quality. West Bengal. Ah, what is that? That looks dope. That is super cool. That is neat. Green roof. Standoff green roof. I like the standoff green roof. That's really cool. Oh, dang, it's got pools and stuff up there. Hell yeah. All right, how much is this place? 70,000 to 192. Wow. Translate to English. Thank you. Residential project in Calcutta. Provides 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. Well, that's all I get is freaking. This is all I get. I don't have any single family homes on this website. But yes, so I can look down at the peasants. Absolutely. I'm just kidding. I'm better than you. I know, I probably just sit up in my high rise and just cry at everyone else's life. Like, just come into my house, guys. Everyone, just come up here. Okay, that was too fast. Now it's really full. Get out. Yeah, see, here's the thing. As a registered channel partner, they can help prospective buyers buy homes end-to-end services. I'm sure there's probably some legal stuff that would be well over my head. 2 and 2, 1,100 square feet. No more than that. 1,000 square feet, 1,200, 2,700 square feet. There you go, 231,000, 4 bedroom, 3 baths. It's gonna be the same details. That rooftop thing is awesome. All of India should just look like this. They should just build high-rise towers with rooftop greenery. And they're not talking all about the unit you're buying. And yeah, without knowing anything about the area. Yeah, more details. That's what I asked for the first time. Oh, here we go. So there's your box. It says box. So there's your box. What's G5? This thing is super cool. There we go. All right, so you walk in, you got your living room, you got another living room, and there's another living room, there's a dining room, and that's out to there's your backyard. Oh, there's different patios. There's 3 patios. Balcony 3, yeah, that's kind of cool. Washroom 2, bedroom 2, 11 by 15, good sized bedroom, 15 by 15, 11 by 15, yeah, good sized bedrooms for sure. Washroom 3. That's pretty neat, man. Only, I think there's a problem that you only get walls with about 2 of these rooms, at least for the master bedroom, though. Apple does look froggy. I agree with that. This is pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Fine to look at stocks. You don't want to look at Indian real estate. What's wrong with you? It's the real estate show. Oh, dang. Yeah, they are looking froggy. That is the definition of froggy. It, Ellie, it is multiple layers of cardboard, okay? It's not just one, it's a lot of cardboard. Like at least 3 layers. And not even the stuff Amazon sends you. Okay, so it's exactly what Amazon sends you. But I'm just saying, it's like a lot of cardboard. It's quite a bit of cardboard. Yeah, 2 quality layers, exactly. You're too pessimistic, Ellie. I mean, actually, I wonder if it would be concrete or if they're adopting US's super cheap practices. But yeah, Apple is excellent this morning. I should stop joking and look at Apple. There's an improved way to log to the website. I doubt it. Such. Can't build a high rise with cardboard. Well, no, not the center, but the walls you can build with cardboard for sure. All right, Remax is up here too. All right, Nvidia's come come down a little bit off of his perch. Right now. And Moderna's bouncing back pretty good. But yeah, Apple looks excellent. GLBE looks like it's getting going a little bit. Amazon, yeah, it's doing a little better. Yeah, volume's pretty low though. It still looks like we could stall at that 50-day. We're at 34.50. We're just at 34 right now. We'll see. We'll see. That was not a good reaction to earnings, but I mean, I don't think it's going to drop off and go, below 3,000. I think it's stuck in this base and going higher in the future. The question is when. But Apple does appear to want to keep going. It did the opposite. Amazon gapped down and stayed down here. Apple's up here and is staying up here. Yeah, that's really really good action this morning too, Ellie. That's good. Hopefully it keeps up. Tesla pulled away from breaking out of a range. Looks like it was going to for a minute this morning. It's still looking good though, big picture wise, still looking great. Look at the volume on Tesla in the AM. Looked like it was going to try to go for it, then it had a little reversal. Hasn't broken down, also hasn't broken up. It's doing okay. Actually, where's my line here? Got it going. $1,400. Hmm. All right, Tesla turn it back up. Nasdaq has been doing great in the past week or so, 2 weeks actually. Been on a whole different trajectory. You found a high volume bottom there, and it's just launched off. Had a great day on Friday. Absolutely great stuff. Restoration Hardware. Oh dang, Restoration Hardware could be going for it too. Where the hell's my chart? What? What happened to my chart? 579 bars? Jeez. There you go. Look at it. Look at RH. This thing is gangbusters. Where's my volume? Oh, there we go. Yeah, probably. Oh, you want charts? No charts for you. Like, but I want charts. Please give me charts. Probably the best thing they could do for me is take my charts away. Little weak on volume, but looks like a few pocket pivots over here. That's about it, though. Hey, what's up, Diamond? Yeah, LAC. It's been on a tear as of late in a small cup. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's throwing you some different signals. Overall, though, it's looking fine. It's trying to rebound. It's a lithium play, so it's doing pretty good. It's got some work to do. When you're in these low consolidations like this, so this one pops up big, comes down. When they get in these low consolidations, if it's a name you like, that down in here could be a time to buy it, or when it tries to break a range, which was at about 1670, but it's doing another base here, so you're not in a bad spot. You're at 1.37, so you kind of got up towards the top. But generally, if you're a little patient with it, I mean, the volume stepping in here is institutional accumulation. So all in all, I don't have any major issues with it. I've been watching it just about every day. Not something I'll probably take any positions in, but I think it's in a pretty good spot. You hope it does something like this, right? You hope it comes up and rallies through pretty substantially. Probably would take that kind of volume too to get it to happen. But I don't think it's a bad name. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, here's another one. A little bit different scenario. So this was during the uptrend, then it had a steeper, go full screen for you here. Yeah, it's just kind of a similar situation. Not the same because you didn't have this major move up, but where it pulls back and then goes on for a nice volume uptrend here. You're looking for volume continuation at this stage. You have volume declination, and you need to see volume increase. So there's kind of your volume declination right there. Then your volume starts to increase here, and here it just stabilizes, and then that's when it steps in heavy again and starts that particular run. So here you have that pop on great volume. Now you have stability, and it could keep stable for a while. So, you kind of have to be ready for that. And the range in this is probably a little bit wider. Yeah, see, that's about a 25% range going back down to support. I mean, this thing could chop all the way back down to this 15 level. There's nothing saying it has to break out right now. So, I mean, all in all, it looks fine, though. It may scare the crap out of you, but all in all, it's looking pretty good. And when the Nasdaq's doing this, there's not much. You got to find something to buy. So, but yeah, LAC's not bad. Netflix was actually looking pretty froggy on Friday. So it stalled out, and today's trying to go for it again. Sure. Yeah, welcome, Diamond. So Netflix is trying to break a range here that it's been in for a while. So try to do it over here, couldn't do it, pulled back in. This is actually not the worst trade you can take. Something like a Netflix. Now your volume's a little bit low, but it could step back in. But it is trying to break to the upside here. We do have a cup and handle, a la Amazon. Had a cup and handle. This one broke down due to earnings, or Amazon broke down due to earnings. But and Netflix is up about 1.5%, so still in a buyable range. It's probably not going to have actual breakout volume, which is a bit of a concern. But still, a company like Netflix, obviously a bunch of staying power. They're not falling off by any stretch. All right, Apple's up full 2% now. 1 year long terms. There you go. Yeah, Netflix is good. It's in a good spot. GOBE's been pretty intriguing to me. It's hard to find a way in though. At least for me. SLH pulling back a little bit. So there's Amazon. There's the cup and handle on Amazon, very similar to Netflix. Had a nice move up, and then unfortunately, kind of succumbed to some earnings pressure. Although you would argue somebody in the know probably knew and didn't rally it through as much as they probably could have. But that was good breakout volume. Sometimes the trade just doesn't work out, but that was good breakout volume for Amazon, and then it's just coming back on you right now. So look for whether we see whether it breaks through this 50-day moving average or whether it acts as resistance right now. I know, Ellie. I keep telling them, man, speak up in chat, but no, they don't. Selfish bastards. I say all the time, Goldman Sachs tell us before the events, but they don't listen. All right, let's go back to the global watch list. And then I think I'm out of here. AMC leading us so far today. Wow. Nice little curl back through the trend line. Or bounce back through the trend line. Decent volume, too. I could start another attempt over here up at the 60. How's GameStop doing? Is that still holding up? Yeah, see, it's actually holding up pretty good for just what is considered a garbage retail pump. I mean, to go from freaking $2 now up here to $200, that's pretty impressive. And for it to hold up here is also pretty impressive. So, yeah, I don't know if you can fully eliminate a stock such as an AMC, which the crowd has also jumped on top of. Pretty interesting. All right, ZTO, PLL, SE continuing beautifully. That chart is, man, you just kind of have to hold that one even through the weirdness on the 50-day. Probably would have maybe had to exit. Yeah, that's a sell signal right there. Then it continues up here. SellH has been looking good, still basing, but it's trying to get towards the end of it. REMX right back up at highs after a pullback. UI. Some of these Chinese names don't have a lot of chance right now. Restoration Hardware, as we just talked about a little bit ago, looking really bullish. Unfortunately, it's like a 4th or 5th stage base. At some point, those bases aren't going to work. Generac new highs. A little bit of a reversal. IDXS holding nice and tight. Atlassian, there you go. Bam, broke out of that the other day. Tis gone. Twilio. All right, Twilio, what are you doing? So there's your double bottom base. It's a big one. And there's your handle. Arguably. See, there's no volume. If you had some volume, Twilio. Getting a little bit today. Twilio's not in a bad spot. Almost looks like an inverted head and shoulders too. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Maybe. It's not screaming at you, which is sometimes a problem with inverted head and shoulders on stocks. Watching real estate stocks? I don't know. Real estate stocks will tell you. To be quite frank with you, that's what the charts do. The charts will generally tell you if there's institutional interest in a certain stock or a certain sector. If you have a name, Diamond, I don't mind taking a look at it real quick before I go. Got to get my kids to school. But Twilio's not in a bad spot. This pullback here could be an interesting opportunity. It's already extended up a little bit from that trend line break. Atlassian still going good. U. Oh, look at that, LEU with a nice little flag. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Not bad. Pretty good volume this morning. Not spectacular, but it could get better. It's like 140. Yeah, it's curling right up there. U with a very large cup. That could be maybe for a move up. Not the best. Lululemon new highs. With earnings coming up is a bit of a problem. I know earnings are hit and miss these days. Don't be touching them before earnings. Amba. Okay. You're liking where you are. Amba likes it at 100. D-Dog new highs. After D-Dog's had a lot of weirdness in the chart. Has not been an easy hold. And Amazon, going for it right now. You trying to blow through the 50-day or you trying to hit it? I don't know. Apple, another new high. Planeter, Chegg. Broadcom. Look at that. That's pretty nice. That's been a nice base it's been in for the past 5-6 months. Down about 17%. Just a little bit outside of a flat base territory, but you could try to consider it if you want. Broadcom, not too bad. There was Etsy a little bit ago. Yeah, a lot of good stuff right now. If you don't know what to buy, just buy the TQs. CRWD, MMP. Oh, stocks are pulling back a little bit. Sherman-Williams, almost another new high. That seems to be what they like to do. MongoDB. Trying to break out of a cup. Also low volume. Also earnings coming up. So that's a no-go. Tesla after earnings. Great volume this morning. Getting with the program. Hopefully it'll try to extend up. Get going at some point, man. Some of these are boring you to death with profits, and others are shaking you out. It's been a pretty difficult environment. All right, I think I'm gonna bounce everybody. Hey, man, wow, that looks really good. It's a general curl at a high right there. That's pretty unique. Workday with a gap. Bob Melly with a big cup. That's a big boy cup. %37 declines. A little deep. Not bad though. All right, everyone, I'm out of here. So market's in a good spot. Not really too mad at everything. Most on the actionable list is looking good. I mean, Apple's trying to go for it, so the market's going to respond, and you see the Nasdaq responding on that. Tesla's also doing really good. Nasdaq benefiting from that. Microsoft at 1.37. Going to have all-time highs here pretty soon. Nvidia started off really strongly. It's not selling off, but it's also not as strong as some of our other leaders. But holding on pretty nice, pretty good. Looks like they have a dividend earnings payout coming on the 30th tomorrow. So maybe they're waiting for that. So, all right, everyone, have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there.